What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Never Ender. Today I will be reacting to Bob Dylan Hurricane. I saw this song being suggested by one of my subscribers. Let me search for it real quick. Oh, you know what? You guys can see too. Let's see. Search. So, I would like to thank Carla Jimenez, LGP Sen, Dayan Darby, Mystic Sins, Donna Micolo, and Antonio so I will do that for you guys. Thank you guys for suggestions. For the suggestions, it really does means a lot to me. Before I start this, there is a song in my head that I heard on the radio a while ago. I don't know the lyrics, but I know the melody, so I will just add words to the melody. So if you guys can know the song for me, can you guys please help me with it? Because it's in my head for 2 days now. So it goes like this. Okay. You believe in miracles, baby, I do too. To find a world to help you said a prayer. So call me. And then it goes again to call me. So that's the only thing I have in my mind right now. I've searched it up on Google. I can't find it. Did the whole Shazam thing to where you can hum to find that song. I can't find that song. Hopefully it's a well-known song because it played in the on the radio in Suriname. So it could be that it's just from the Caribbean and people don't know that song. So if you do, comment it under this video and I will be so happy if you guys do. Shit. But without any further ado, let's start this reaction. Let's go.
Pistol shots ring out in a barroom night. Enter Betty Valentine from the upper hall. She sees a bartender in a pool of blood. Cries out, my God, they've killed them all. Here comes the story of the hurricane. The man the authorities came to blame for something that he never done. Put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world.
I will start this shit over because there is a lot I missed. First of all, the music that changed, I missed that, and also I need to grasp the lyrics a bit more. So let's go.
Pistol shots ring out in a barroom night. Enter Betty Valentine from the upper hall. She sees a bartender in a pool of blood. Cries out, my God, they've killed them all. Here comes the story of the hurricane. The man the authorities came to blame for something that he never done. Put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world.
Into the violin.
3 bodies lying dead as Patty C. And another man named Bello moving around mysteriously. I didn't do what he says and he throws up his hands. I was only robbing the register, I hope you understand. I saw him leave and he says and he stops. One of us had better call up the cops. And so Patty calls the cops. And they arrive on the scene with their red lights flashing in a hot New Jersey night.
what a story.
Meanwhile, far away in another part.
You know what? Let us dissect the story because it's a longer song than usual. So let's just dissect the story. So I'm guessing in the first verse, Patty enters and she sees the bartender in a pool of blood. They've killed them all, she said. Here comes the story of the hurricane. The man the authorities came to blame for something that he never done. Put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world. So that was the first verse, which is amazing. And also, this is the first storytelling that I've ever heard in a, what should I call it, in a pop song. Should I classify this as pop? But this is the first storytelling that I've ever heard. So not ever heard, but ever heard from a artist in the late 70s. That's the one I'm searching for. Three bodies lying there, does Paddy see? Another man named Bello moving around mysteriously. I didn't do it, he says, and he throws up his hand. I was only robbing the register, I hope you understand. So what he is explaining is that, well, okay, me and a group of my people, we came just to rob the register, but people say it's a robbery go wrong or something like that, where somebody had to die or somebody sadly died in that situation. But he says he only came to rob the register. Somebody died. It wasn't his plan to do that, or it was never the plan for that to happen. I was only robbing the register. I hope you understand. I saw them leaving, he said, and he stops. One of us had better call up the cops, and Paddy calls the cops, and they arrive on the scene with their red lights flashing in hot New Jersey night. So what is this man called? Bello? Is Bello the one that they falsely accused or blamed for this murder? Was Bello the one who could have been the champion of the world? So that's the question to you guys. Hopefully the song will answer that for me. So let's continue.
Meanwhile, far away in another part of town, Reuben Carter and a couple of friends are driving around. Number one contender for the middleweight crown. Had no idea what kind of shit was about to go down when a cop pulled him over to the side of the road. Just like the time before and the time before that. In Patterson, that's just the way things go. If you're black, you might as well not show up on the street unless you wanna draw the heat.
Ooh, that just gave me goosebumps. That was heavy. Whoa, that was heavy. I'm not the one I'm not the one with the victim mindset. So I saw the lyrics and I was already thinking, wow, that person had to be black, but I don't want to pull the race card that quickly. I just want to feel the story out and see where they were going. But man, let's dissect this. When I thought the middleweight champion of the world, I thought, okay, so he is black. Had no idea what kind of shit was about to go down when the cop pulled him over to the side of the road, just like the time before and the time before that. Always happens, man. Always happens. It's like driving while black, as people say. Driving while black. In Patterson, that's just the way things go. If you're black, you might as well not show up on the street unless you want to draw the heat. So, like, it's driving while black. It's just like driving with a pack of cocaine, and you look nervous as fuck because the cops will stop you. Maybe for valid reasons, may not be for valid reasons. Most of the time, it's just because they suspect you of doing something which is stereotyping. Which stereotyping can be good in sometimes, in some occasions, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's not go on a rant about this. But Let's go. Let's continue. I want to hear the story.
Unless you wanna draw the heat. Alfred Bellow had a partner and he had a rap for the cops. Him and other Dexter Bradley were just out prowling around. He said, I saw two men running out. They looked like middleweights. Jumped into a white car without upstate plates. And Miss Patty Valentine just nodded her head. Cop said, wait a minute, boys, this one's not dead. So they took him to the infirmary. And though this man could hardly see, he told him he could identify the guilty man.
Oh, please. Let me guess, he identifies the two men who didn't do anything.
4 in the morning in a Harrowing Inn. They took him to the hospital and they brought him upstairs. The wounded man looks up to his one dying eye. Say, why'd you bring him in here, boy? He ain't the guy. Here's the story of the hurricane. The man the authorities came to blame for something that he never done. Put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world. 4 months later, the ghettos are inflamed. Rubens in South America fighting for his name. Well, Arthur Dexter Bradley's still in the robbery game. And the cops are putting the screws to him, looking for somebody to blame. Remember that murder that you happened in a bar? Remember you said you saw the getaway car? Thinking like to play ball with the law. Think it might have been that fighter that you saw running that night. Don't forget that you are white.
Wow. Don't forget that.
Arthur Dexter Bradley said, I'm really not sure. The cop said a poor boy like you can use a break. We've got you for the motel job and you're talking to your friend Bello. You don't want to have to go back to jail, be a nice fellow. You'll be doing society a favor. That son of a bitch is brave and getting braver. We want to put his ass in the stir. We wanna pin this triple murder on him. He ain't no gentleman jail.
Man.
Ruben could take a man out with just one punch, but he never did like to talk about it all that much. It's my work, he'd say.
Facts.
I do it for pay.
Facts.
And when it's over, just as soon go on my way. Up to some paradise where the trout streams flow and the air is nice, and ride a horse along the trail. But then they took him to the jailhouse where they tried to turn a man into a mouse. All of Ruben's cards were marked in advance. The trial was a pig circus. He never had the chance.
God damn
The judge
it.
made Ruben's witnesses drunkards from the slums. To the white folks who watched, he was a revolutionary bum. And to the black folks, he was just a crazy nigger. No one doubted that he pulled the trigger.
Damn.
And though they could not produce the gun, the DA said he was the one who did the deed. And the old white jury agreed.
Ah, man. What a listen. What a story, though. What a story. What a story. It's all coming. What a story, man. And to the blacks, he was just a crazy nigga. And he said to the white folks who watched, he was just a revolutionary bum. And to his own people, he was just a crazy nigga. No one doubted that he pulled the trigger. And that they could not produce, they didn't even have the evidence. The DA said he was the one who did the deed. And the all white jury agreed. Let's not go on the rant. Let's go.
Robert Carter was falsely tried.
Damn.
The crime was murder when, guess who testified? Bellow and Bradley, and they both they lied.
Damn.
The newspapers, they all went along for the ride.
Damn.
How can the life of such a man be in the palm of some fool's hand? To see him obviously framed couldn't help but make me feel ashamed to live in a land where justice is a game.
Bang! Justice is just a game.
Now all the criminals in their coats and their ties are free to drink martinis and watch the sunrise.
Damn.
While Reuben sits like Buddha in a 10-foot cell.
Damn.
An innocent man in a living hell. Yes, that's the story of the hurricane. But it won't be over till they clear his name and give him back the time he's done. Put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world.
The harmonica. Wow, man. There's so much that I want to say, but before I make any statement or give my opinion on this song, I just want to see when this song came out. Okay, Bob Dylan. This 1976. And this shit is still happening, man. Still happening. This shit is still happening. So, first off, the story is well told in this song. I love the way the music also breaks down into a 5D, just bobbing kind of groove, and he is stating facts and singing nicely, man. It's just a well composed song also. But let's talk about the subject matter in this song. A man falsely accused. It seems like it's just it seems like it's because he's black, which is one of the reasons that he's falsely accused. I'm guessing also further up in verse 2 or 3, Bob Dylan expressed that the white people saw him as a revolutionary bomb. So I was immediately thinking about Martin Luther King. Recently the George Floyd situation, which I have a totally different opinion on, but it kind of fits similarly into this subject matter. Man. A man falsely accused. That man was in a whole other state. Grabbed him. The witness even said, "Why are you bringing me here? It's not the man who did it." The two men who actually did it, they were driving around, continuing the robbery. And because the whites, because the police saw the middleweight champion, or it could have been champion, as a threat, as a revolutionary, they just decided, whatever we gotta do, we have to pin it on this man. We can't let this man leave, because if he leaves, he would be the face of a whole nother. It would just start a whole other conversation, and we are not down to them having this conversation. It would have brought people together. So we have to pin the murder on this man. And eventually, even the black people just started doubting him. And it's just sad to see, man. It's really sad to see. Really fucking sad to see. And this was in 1976. Can you imagine 50 years later and the same shit is happening? And no sort of, progression. Okay, I won't say no progression, but the end result is nearly the same. Nearly the same. It's just fucked up to see, fucked up to hear. Now he's in his cell, innocent as fuck, but also guilty as fuck. And the guilty just came from him being black. Him being black. Put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world. You know how many generations they fucked up with that decision to put him in jail. It could have been a champion, or the champion of the world, man. It could have had kids, train the kids, make them athletes also, or maybe just pay for their colleges, for their college tuition. They could have been doctors, had a father figure in their household, somebody they could look up to, Now he's just in a prison cell, looking like every other stereotype of black man. Now the black man is not, the father is not in the picture, Now they grow up in the hood, in the ghetto, no opportunity, or less opportunity, also judged by the color of their skin, can't go to school. Now you have a single mother. The single mother can provide for the kids. So as if he had sons, the sons will think, you know what, I will take care of you, ma. And what will they do? They will go on the street, sell drugs, sell cocaine, marijuana. What happens? They also get put in state prisons, fucking up generations. And what happens after 50 years doing this constantly? Now we just post memes on Facebook and Twitter and TikTok, talking about the black father not being around, buying milk, acting like this shit is funny, and even black people are laughing about that kind of joke. And I ain't laughing, because this is a bigger issue. It is an issue. How did we get so far? How did we even get so far? And okay, cool, you make light of a situation that is detrimental to our people as black people, but we can laugh about it, but we also need to fix it. How would we fix this? How can we fix this? Laughing around without a fix is just bullshit to me. Posting memes like, where's your father? Father, it went out getting milk and they never came back. Bullshit, man. Bullshit. Thank you guys for watching this video. Bob Dylan, Hurricane. I can see why he won a Nobel Prize though, because this shit had me talking and had me feeling all type of emotions with just the lyrics and his voice, and his voice expression. So amazing song. I don't know how to feel about him saying the word nigger, but it's just a song. And he was, telling a story but it is what it is. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys did like it, share this video to your friends, family. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the suggestions. Also, this was a amazing suggestion. So till the next time, goodbye.